Well, good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Studios with your weather update here on your August the 5th, 2026. Well, once again, we're dealing with clouds, sunshine, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of these are slow movers, dumping some pretty good heavy rains and just a little bit on the unsettled side. But the good news is I think the rain chances are going to slowly back off as we go into next week. But the swell off is going to be our temperatures are going to start creeping back up to around 90 again for some places. And it looks like the weekend, not looking all that bad. We'll break it all down for you here. Now, before we get rolling, if you're new here to our YouTube channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, let me quickly introduce myself as your personal weatherman on a mission to turn this into a professional 24-hour weather channel. And it's all about y'all's participation. It's all about subscribers. So please, you want to help us make this a possibility? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all weather updates, as well as being alerted whenever we do live severe weather coverage exclusively here for North Georgia. All right, let's get into today's report, shall we? As we take a look in Dahlonega, as we got some cloudy skies, definitely got some thunderstorms in the area and some rains. I'll show you here on the radar in just a second. As we take a look in Braselton, Georgia, I'm seeing some sunshine, some clouds, but I did hear a little thunder out there just a few minutes ago, so may have some rain nearby my area here as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that radar. Where is that stuff falling? Yeah, we're getting some showers and storms there. This is probably the storm I'm hearing nearby my area, but you're seeing the storms going through Atlanta right here. Scattered storms up this way. You see those these storms here, probably what that camera was seeing there near Dahlonega. All these storms are kind of slowly drifting in this direction, kind of in a northeasterly direction, but they're very slow moving. And you kind of see the wider perspective on this. I don't really see the circulation center much with what was left of that upper level low. It looks like it's kind of fizzling on out, but as you can see, the overall motion very slow. So these things will dump some copious amounts of rain in a short amount of time. So isolated flooding will still be in the cards for the rest of this afternoon. Satellite picture again, kind of showing the picture of what's left of that upper level low that was kind of sitting through there. Got a little bit of an onshore flow with some of the moisture coming in off the Atlantic into the Carolinas, but otherwise everybody else across the southeast, kind of hot and steamy, to be honest with you, like over toward Mississippi and Arkansas. So our temperatures, once again, being held down because of clouds and rain. When you can see it's 85 in Atlanta, but 78 up in Gainesville and 76 up in Clayton. Yeah, definitely get to see how the rain is having an impact. So we're going to continue this pattern, I think, for tomorrow, where our high temperatures will be fairly early in the afternoon and then kind of drop off again with those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. We did have a couple of special weather statements out there earlier. Nothing out there right now, but I will tell you, anywhere across North Georgia with any storms, you can get a special weather statement. I'm not expecting anything severe, but a special weather statement with maybe some gusty winds, a lot of lightning, and definitely some heavy rains. I still think flash flood warnings are potentially possible as well with some of these slow-moving storms, although these are at least moving a little bit. The ones yesterday weren't really moving all that much at all. So our severe weather outlook here for today continues to be just a general thunderstorm threat. That's for today. The day 2 outlook for Thursday will maintain that general thunderstorm threat, and we'll do into day 3 as well. So the next 3 days, no organized severe weather expected, but general thunderstorms will continue across the area. The other part of that weather story has to be obviously the slow motion of these storms. We're going to continue to have, a chance of isolated pockets of some flooding, some heavy rain. So there's your day 2 outlook. Here's the day 3 outlook. Day 4 going into the weekend Saturday, but look what happens by Sunday. Aha! Start drying out. So next 4 days, got some chance for some showers and storms, but it looks like we start to see that back off as we go into early next week. So let's look at that regional model here as I kind of got this looping on through. It really doesn't matter when you're talking about something like this. You're just going to get the showers and thunderstorms that are going to pop up every day. So the model doesn't say it's going to be like right here, but you get an idea of what the overall weather picture is going to be. So we're going to continue that scattered storm threat just about every day. And then on top of that, again, it's those rainfall amounts. They're going to be locally heavy. That's why when you see on a model, oh, look, 4 inches plus there in Dahlonega, there might be some pockets of seeing something like that. You see Rome also at 4 1/3. Now, it's not to say these two areas are going to get those type storms on top of them, but it does mean that anywhere across North Georgia, when one of these storms get fired up because they're moving so slow, you're going to get some isolated flooding. So please be careful out there with some of that. So here we go with our weather maps. Not a whole lot to show you here, folks. Just a general thunderstorm threat there. No real organized cold fronts or anything kind of moving into the area. So we're definitely settling into what I would call a traditional August type weather afternoon we're going to see here for the next 7 days. No real big, stay a little bit elevated with the rain chance here for a couple more days, but then it kind of just settles back to more your isolated stuff going into next week. So let's take a look here at the local forecast here. I'm going to about 50% for scattered showers and storms in Gainesville tomorrow, 87 and 70. Definitely a bit steamy. Those feel like temperatures are feeling, well into the 90s. I'm at 95 right now, for example. And these morning lows, again, we'll keep some upper 60s up in the mountains, but low 70s for everybody else. And then your daytime highs, depending on when those storms fire off, obviously, still well into the 80s, getting near 90 degrees in some locations. But the trend is definitely going to be upward here as we go into early next week. Looking at the regional temperatures again, the real hot weather is still staying back over here to the west. Still kind of unsettled here across a portion of Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and the Carolinas, with the scattered afternoon showers and storms. That'll cool some folks down and keep other folks kind of miserable and kind of humid, that kind of thing. And the rest of the 7-day forecast, again, we're not making any major changes here. We're going to keep 50-60% right through Saturday. Then we back it off to 40%. And then those temperatures that are in the 80s now, 90, 91 going into Tuesday, Wednesday, and those feel like temperatures will probably be getting near 100, upper 90s, near 100 degrees, with the showers and storms becoming a little more isolated. Now, with these storm threats around daily, okay, don't let it surprise you. I got a free gift for you. It's absolutely free. Go to the Apple Store, go to Google Play, put in North Georgia Majestic Weather. Go ahead and download this weather app. It's going to alert you when the rain's approaching your area, wherever you're at. It'll also tell you lightning detection, severe weather alerts, hour-by-hour forecast, a future cast, satellite picture, power outage map, you name it. It's one of the best weather apps in the business. Brought to you by our weather app sponsor, Roof It Forward out of Woodstock, Georgia. They do some great work, great customer service, and they give a portion of every job back to local children's charity. And we do really do appreciate them being our weather app sponsor. All right, that is y'all's update here on your Wednesday. We're halfway through the work week. We'll be doing your updates again tomorrow, and on Thursday, I'll probably record smaller versions from Fox 5 Studios. I'm filling in there during the day shift there. So look for me doing a brief little update there in the afternoon from there, and then we'll be back on our normal schedule going into next week, at least part of the week. So I'll get into the details on what's going on next week. So anyway, that's y'all's update. Appreciate you guys checking us out. Help us grow this channel. Help make this 24-hour channel a reality, and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing, and I do appreciate y'all's help. All right, y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.